Here's a quick video that proves we live under the firmament. And as always, the Bible reveals the truth about this. Okay, so if we go into Genesis 1, it says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." And then it says, "The Spirit of God hovered over the surface of the waters." As it continues on, it says, "God then divided the waters and put water above us and below us. And in between those waters, he called it the firmament." Now, some people or some versions of the Bible refer to it as a dome. If you look at the last two scriptures on the bottom here. So I'm going to show three irrefutable facts that prove without a shadow of a doubt that we do in fact live under a dome. This first example here is what is called a cloudburst. And what this is millions of gallons of water all pouring out of the sky all at once. Now, there's no way that clouds can hold that kind of weight. I mean, the weight of millions of gallons of water is thousands and thousands of tons. All right, so clouds are just a vaporous gas. They don't have any kind of support system. That's why a plane can fly right through them without any damage. So there's no way those clouds could hold that kind of weight. As soon as the smallest amount of weight would start to accumulate in the clouds, it would just fall through to the ground. Now, an easy way to think about this is just say you were in an airplane and you had a 1 gallon bottle of water. Okay, a gallon of water weighs about 8 pounds. So if you were to drop that out of an airplane, it doesn't matter how thick the clouds are, it would just go right through the clouds and crash to the ground. So if the clouds can't even hold an 8-pound bottle of water, how could it hold thousands and thousands of tons of water? So this tells you that there is water above us, just like it says in the Bible. Now, there is no refuting this. Just look at what you're seeing with your eyes. Now, if anyone doubts how much water this is, here is a newspaper article and some footage of a town in Pakistan that got hit with one of these things. And it flooded the entire town for miles and miles. And this is just from one cloudburst. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is sundogs. Now, what are these things? So sundogs are light reflecting off the sides of the dome. Okay. Now, here is a video from RV Truth. He has a lot of really good truther videos. So let's hear what he has to say.
If you can't get the foundation right when it comes to this world we live in, you're going to be off. You're not going to get much right. And that comes down to God's created world we live in. And the evidence is all around us. And definitely what the Bible states matches our reality. Where it states here in Genesis how God made two great lights. One to rule the day, one to rule the night. And God set them within the firmament. Now let's take a look at these sundogs. And taking a look at this footage from Sweden. And this is a perfect example of the so-called phenomenon of the sundogs. And this is definitely due to the dome, the firmament in our created world. And here's an example that I've done myself using a stainless steel bowl that's been inverted, which definitely simulates the dome or the firmament that's above. And here's a comparison. As you see above, the stainless steel bowl and the sundogs below. And definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, there is a solid structure above us, just like the Bible says, without a shadow of a doubt.
So pretty amazing. if you look at the reflections in the bowl compared to the reflections in the actual sundogs, they're almost an identical match. So there's really no way to refute what he's showing here. Check those sundogs out online. They're pretty cool. All right, so the next example I want to use is the rainbow. Okay, so what a rainbow does, it outlines the exact shape of the dome. And it's a reflection of the sunlight hitting the dome. And it's constantly there. Check out this video. So anyone can do that garden hose experiment as long as you have the sun to your back and use a mist type spray, you will see the rainbow. It's permanently fixed. It's always there. I'm going to end this showing how the people that run this world, the people in power, like to make a mockery of the dome. They love to throw it in your face and thumb their nose at you because they know you can't see it.
And I can't believe we just put the biggest crack in that glass ceiling yet. Although we weren't able to shatter that highest, hardest glass ceiling this time, thanks to you, it's got about 18 million cracks in it. And it may be hard to see tonight, but we are all standing under a glass ceiling right now.
I showed this clip before in a previous video. And this, again, is truth in plain sight with those that control Hollywood showing us the truth in these cartoons. This is how they do it. They love to put the truth in what seems to be ridiculous, such as cartoons, Illuminati card games, movies, commercials. This is how they do it. They love to mock us with truth with these ridiculous cartoons in this case. Take a watch.
Steroid Santa Claus kicks and deals. It's a long fly ball going back. And the ball shatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself down into the stadium.
Now do you understand how this matches up with the Bible verse in Genesis? The waters above. You people understand and get it, what's taking place here. This is biblical. And this is meant as mockery. When people watch this, they have no understanding what this is all about.
Everyone, please stop what you're doing and listen. This is not a drill.
We're getting sealed in a dome!
Stop the truck! Stop!
Oh God! In the house! In the house!
I can't tell you if what happened is an act of terror or an act of God.
Where the hell did it come from?
No idea.
Open fire!
You have people trapped in here!
What are you telling us we're trapped like rats?
Okay, so people will ask, how come we never run into the end of the dome? Okay, so that can be very easily explained, and I'll explain that in the next video. So this photograph here is from the Truman Show, and at the end of the movie, he finds out that he's been living in a gigantic movie set that's in the shape of a dome. If you're ever out in the ocean on a boat and it's a cloudy day, the same way you're seeing these clouds go down and down, and it looks like they're touching the water. This is the same exact thing you'll see if you're out in the boat and there's no buildings or houses in your way. If you look out across the horizon, you will see the clouds going down and down and down till they're almost touching the water. Now, this is not an optical illusion, as NASA would tell you. It's not an atmospheric reflection or some other kind of nonsense that they tell you. Your eyes are showing you exactly what the truth is. You can go outside on a clear day. There doesn't even have to be any clouds. Find a high point, go up on a hill where there's no buildings around you, there's nothing obstructing your vision as you look across. Even if the sky is clear blue, you will see the dome without a doubt. You just didn't know it was there before, that's why you didn't see it. Find a high point, drive with your car, go hiking, go up on the top of a hill somewhere where there's no obstructed vision, and you will see the dome 100%, okay? And there's no denying this. So this scene here from the Truman Show, this is just more mockery, more truth hidden in plain sight.
Christoph, why do you think that Truman has never come close to discovering the true nature of his world until now?
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented. It's as simple as that.